àwọn ọmọ yín tó wà nílé nísìn ní àsìkò holiday tí wọ́n wà yìí, ẹ má kàn jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa ṣe eré kiri. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa ṣe eré kiri. Àsìkò tí wọ́n wà yìí, ẹ lè jẹ́ kí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lo ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yín láti fi kọ́ àwọn oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀kọ́ èyí tí ó ṣe kókó, èyí tí ó ń jẹ́ kí ìtẹ̀síwájú kí ó bá ayé wọn. Ètò yìí a mú wá fún yín láti jẹ́ kí ẹ mọ̀ wípé àwọn ọmọ yín bí wọ́n ṣe wà nílé nísìnyí, wọ́n lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa kọ́ àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ èyí tí yóò ṣe àǹfààní fún wọn ní ọjọ́ ọ̀la. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ dẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ wípé àsìkò tí a wà yìí, àsìkò holiday ni, èyí tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọdé wọn ò mọ̀ ṣe eré kiri ni. Ẹ̀yin tiyín, ẹ má jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ yín, ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa ṣe eré kiri. Àsìkò yìí kọ́ ni kí wọ́n lọ máa kí àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn tí wọ́n ti rí lọ́jọ́ pípẹ́. Àsìkò yìí kọ́ ni kí wọ́n máa gbá bọ́ọ̀lù kiri. Irọ́ ayé ti kọjá gbogbo ìyẹn. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe mọ̀ ní ọdún tí a wà yìí ní ìsìn, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan òun ni ó ti wà láyé ní ìsìn, èyí tá sì ti mú wá sí ti gbọ̀n yín nípasẹ̀ AI. A ní Meta AI, a ní Gemini, a ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ AI tí ó wà ní ayé òde òní, èyí tí àwọn ọmọ yín lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa lò láti fi kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́. Tá bá dẹ̀ ń sọ nípa ẹ̀kọ́ tí àwọn ọmọ yín lè kọ́, oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀kọ́ ló wà. A ní àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ kan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè kọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí láti fi jẹ́ kí wọ́n wúlò fún ọjọ́ ọ̀la. A ní àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ tó ṣe kókó, èyí àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn sì já nípa oríṣiríṣi. Àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ kan wà, àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn training ni, wọ́n á lọ fún training. Àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ míì wà, wọ́n lè kọ́ láti ilé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yín, ẹ lè fún wọn. Àwọn ọmọ míì gan kulẹ̀ tí ní ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀. Nǹkan tó kàn jẹ́ wípé kan ṣe ni pé kí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọ́ àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ yìí ní ìsìn yìí. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n dúró de òkè ó dìgbà tí ọmọ yín bá parí secondary school, àbí ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ọmọ yín parí ilé ìwé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga kí ó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa kọ́ àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ tí ó ṣe kókó. Nípa àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ tí mò ń sọ yìí kò dá lé lórí nípa ìwé ẹ̀kọ́ wọn nìkan o. Wọ́n lè kọ́ àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ míì yàtọ̀ sí ohun tó ń ṣe nílé ìwé, èyí tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ yìí tí wọ́n bá kọ́ tán, ó máa jẹ́ kí wọ́n lè dá ṣiṣẹ́ ara wọn. Àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ yìí lè jẹ́ kán parí ilé ìwé, wọ́n á sì dá iṣẹ́ ara tiwọn sílẹ̀. Àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ yìí sì wà tẹ́ pé àwọn nǹkan míì wà tẹ́ pé tí àwọn ọmọ yín bá kọ́, tó bá dé ilé ìwé gíga, bó ṣe ń lọ sí ilé ìwé, wọ́n lè máa fi apá kan ṣe iṣẹ́, èyí tí kò sì ní dí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ rárá àti rárá. A dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ wípé ẹ̀kọ́ dẹ̀ ṣe kókó, ẹ̀kọ́ ṣe kókó. Ní Smart Edu Hub, ẹ̀kọ́, àwa gbà pé ẹ̀kọ́ ṣe kókó. Ó sì yẹ kí a jẹ́ kí ẹ̀kọ́ kí a wò wípé ní 2026 tá a wà yìí, gbogbo òbí ló ní ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo òbí ló ń bá ara wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lórí WhatsApp. Gbogbo òbí náà sì ni wọ́n ń ránṣẹ́ sí ọmọ wọn, wọ́n ń gbọ́ bó ṣe wà lálàáfíà nípasẹ̀ orí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. Ìdí ìtaṣe wá wò wípé báwo ni a ṣe lè jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ wa, báwo la ṣe lè jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ látorí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára, èyí tó jẹ́ pé èyí tí wọ́n á fi máa kàn play game lórí fóònù, èyí tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa wo fíìmù lórí fóònù. A máa wò pé báwo la ṣe lè ṣe tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ wa bó ṣe wà nílé ní àsìkò holiday yìí, wọ́n lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa fi ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ àwọn òbí wọn kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ èyí tó ṣe kókó. Ní Smart Edu Hub, a ní oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀kọ́ lórí Smart Edu Hub èyí tí a mú wá fún yín ní àárọ̀ yìí. Tá bá dẹ̀ ń sọ nípa Smart Edu Hub, gbogbo àwọn iṣẹ́ tí àwọn ọmọ yín ń ṣe ní primary school, gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ tí àwọn ọmọ yín ń kọ́ ní junior secondary school, gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ tí àwọn ọmọ yín ń kọ́ ní secondary school, gbogbo ẹ̀ la ní lórí Smart Edu Hub. Èyí sì ni a wá sọ wípé kí gangan ni Smart Edu Hub. Smart Edu Hub ni ìgbàlódé application tí a ti gbé wá fún gbogbo òbí fún gbogbo akẹ́kọ̀ọ́, fún gbogbo olùkọ́, èyí tí wọ́n ò ní àǹfààní láti lè máa kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ lórí ayélujára. A ti jẹ́ kí ẹ̀kọ́ a ti jẹ́ kó di ìrọ̀rùn fún gbogbo ayé. A ti jẹ́ kó di ìrọ̀rùn tó jẹ́ pé kò síbikíbi tí ẹ lè wà, ẹ lè láǹfààní sí láti máa kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́, ẹ lè láǹfààní láti máa kọ́ àwọn ọmọ yín. Àsìkò ọludé tí wọ́n wà yìí, ẹ lè ní pé ẹ ní agbára láti jẹ́ kí ọmọ yín lọ fún lẹ́sìn. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ní agbára láti jẹ́ kí ọmọ yín lọ fún lẹ́sìn, ẹ ní owó, ẹ ní agbára yín ò ká. Ìdí rèé tẹ́ pé a ṣe gbé Smart Edu Hub kalẹ̀. Ìtọ́mọ yín ò lọ kọ́ ní lẹ́sìn, ìtọ́mọ yín ò lọ ṣe nílé ìwé tó fẹ́ lọ yẹn, ẹ lè jẹ àǹfààní náà lórí Smart Edu Hub. A ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ lórí ẹ̀. A ní mathematics, a ní English, a ní basic science. Gbogbo subject tí ọmọ yín ò lọ kọ́ nílé ẹ̀kọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀ la ní lórí Smart Edu Hub, tó sì jẹ́ pé ẹ lè ṣe láti orí fóònù yín, ẹ lè ṣe láti orí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára, ẹ lè ṣe láti orí fóònù yín. Kò nílò pé ẹ̀ ń gba lesson teacher, ẹ̀ ń gba kinní kan, ẹ̀ ń gba irọ́ eléyìí. Àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ wa a ti gbé kalẹ̀ nípasẹ̀ pé ọmọ yín, àwọn lesson tí àwọn ọmọ yín ó kọ́ àti ṣàyànyàn ẹ̀, ó ti jẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ó ti wà simplified. Kò ń ṣe nǹkan tí ó le rárá. Lórí Smart Edu Hub, ẹ lè láǹfààní sí gbogbo subject, ẹ láǹfààní sí gbogbo lesson, ẹ lè rí gbogbo nǹkan tí ó yẹ kí ó kọ́. So ká bá ń sọ nípa mathematics nísìn, a ti ṣà ní wẹ́wẹ́, a sì ti gba àwọn tí ó ṣe explanation àwọn iṣẹ́ yìí ní ọ̀nà tí ó máa yé àwọn ọmọ yín. So a ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. A máa sáré lọ sí orí ìkéde ráńpẹ́. Ẹ ṣé tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa ayélujára. Fún ẹ̀yin tí ó yẹ pé èdè òyìnbó ni ẹ gbọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká tètè sọ ní ráńpẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kí ó lè yé gbogbo wa, torí pé a fẹ́ jẹ́ kí everybody, a fẹ́ jẹ́ kí gbogbo yín kẹ́ gbọ́ nípa Smart Edu Hub.
Okay, thank you so much. So what we've been talking about is just for you to know. We know students are already on vacation, and instead of them going around to play around, start visiting everybody, you just feel, and you know how the country is, so you just have to keep your child in your house. But you're not losing, because we have Smart Edu Hub. Smart Edu Hub is going to do what your child is supposed to go and learn at the lesson, for summer lesson and all. So we're just trying to let you know that everything your child needs to learn and get engaged during this holiday period, it is available on Smart Edu Hub. Smart Edu Hub covers everything for your child.
Yeah. So also you have to understand that our program today is on tech and you, and then we've made you understand that when we talk about tech, Smart Edu Hub is a game changer. Yes. In terms of the edutech, in terms of education. Smart Edu Hub is really changing, because there's no way we are going to be Sharon, there's no way we are going to talk about tech and you, and then we would not look at the educational sector.
Yes.
And that's because tech is applicable across every sector. In the fashion industry, tech is what is doing amazing thing. In the finance industry, when we talk about fintechs are now incorporating AI on their applications.
Yes.
When we talk about education, we have to talk about the role technology is playing, because technology now is changing the approach people are using towards everything now. When people are going for interview now, they ask ChatGPT, how can they prepare well for interview? At the workspace, you see people using AI to do so many things. Yes. Presently now at work, I don't just type documents myself again. if I have a presentation now, do you know what I do? I just tell Gemini, I have a presentation. Can you prepare a presentation? I even specify which format do I want it. Is it PDF? Is it presentation format? Is it document? All of those things. I don't have to now open what's it called, Microsoft Word now, and start typing. And no, I don't do all those ones. I just prompt AI. I just tell Gemini that, okay, I have presentation and this is my presentation, and then Gemini helps me to make it comprehensive.
Yes.
And then send it back to me as a document that I will just present. So it simply means that when we are talking about tech, we have to look at different sectors. And one of the sector that we are also looking at, that we made mention, we started with earlier, is the education sector. And do you know why education is very important? That's because education, when you want to see a change in a society, in a community, you have to strengthen the education of that community. And that's because we see that for every leaders you are seeing now, what is helping that leader to make decision is actually the exposure that leader is having right from primary to secondary to higher institution, because education is what is shaping our perspective. Education is what is shaping how we see the world. Education is what is shaping the leaders we are seeing today. So it simply means that what a community that is strengthening its educational sector is actually strengthening the people, is empowering the people. Do you get what I'm saying, Sharon? Or what do you think about the role technology is playing in the educational sector? What do you think the government also have to do better in terms of our education and in terms of integrating tech in our present educational system?
Okay, so as we all know, education is no more the way it was back then. That it only has to do with your teacher coming to class with cane and chalkboard. But now, you know how schools are. You have to just have a smart TV at the front. Then I just feel tech makes it more easy to learn. You know, students, they don't assimilate at the same pace.
Yes.
Some people, they like immediately are writing it, getting it, and some they have to go over and over and over. So with technology, and especially with this app that we have, it is not something that it will just go once. You know, when your teacher talk during that time, there is no how you want to rewind.
No.
You don't even go with phone to say you want to record. So whenever she says anything, it has gone. But there are some students that still need to learn, and that is why
the conventional way of schools before is that one cap fit all. They explain and assume that all the students understand at the same pace. Whereas you have to understand that every student has its own strength. Every student have their own weaknesses.
yes, they are unique.
So what technology is doing is that technology is ensuring that what each student strength is identified. Each student's weakness is identified. Then technology help the teacher to design the content in such a way whereby it addresses different categories of students, so that you are not just going to explain in one way. No, because some students understand a concept better once they see it. Some students understand a concept better based on illustration. Some students understand concepts better based on story. You have to make it relatable. Some students is just formula. Give them the formula and then they can work with it. Some students with the formula, they still need further explanation.
And some they want to see it over and over and over again.
Exactly. So technology can help a teacher to identify each of the student learning capacity. Then design your content to fit each of these category. Do you get what I'm saying? So that is why our educational sector now needs to incorporate tech into what they are doing. They need to incorporate what AI and technology into what they are doing. They can't just say, let's keep doing how we've been running school for 3 years ago, 5 years ago, and that's how you still want to be running school now in 2026. No. Schools need to do better now. Schools, as they're going to new term now, they need to start incorporating these technologies that are presently available now. They need to start incorporating.
And do you even know what? I know of some schools that for their tests, for their exams, they do it online. Even for their students, even the young ones and all, they just get them a tablet or a computer and they just do it. And it makes it easier for the school, the teacher. You'll be able to keep record. There's no, I'm not yet done with marking, all those kind of things.
And it even prepares the student for JAMB.
Exactly.
It prepares the student for CBT, because when you get to an institution, there are some courses that will still be written, and there are some courses that will be CBT, computer-based test. You understand? So when a school, junior school or secondary school, has already adopted the CBT, the computer-based test for their students, the students will get used to it. The students will know how to operate a computer. The students will start learning how to prepare for CBT, so that when it's time for the child to start writing or to start preparing for JAMB, such students will not be finding it difficult. Some students don't even know how to handle mouse. Some students don't even know how to handle keyboard. They don't even know how to type. Some don't even know how to operate a computer.
Let me not tell you my experience.
You understand? So such a child, not as if the child is not intelligent. It's not like the child is not brilliant, but because the child exposure is low. So that exposure is now what is affecting the child. Now a child that is sitting for JAMB now is seeing question 1, knows it, but does not even know how to choose the correct answer. The child does not even know how to operate a computer. The child is brilliant intellectually. However, the child's skill is poor. Such a child will perform well on a written-based exam, whereas might fail woefully because of the school is not, the educational sector has not exposed the child to the necessary skill, the necessary technology the child is supposed to do. So Smart Edu Hub is one of the system a school can adopt and promote and ensure the correct technical exposure the child needs to fit in for the future. So it simply means that what a school needs to start adopting a school management system that helps them with what setting a CBT question, generating results, helping them to mark attendance, helping them to mark teachers' attendance, helping them to undo so many things. So today we are talking about tech and focusing on the educational sector. And in the educational sector, we have a product that will help your school to manage its activities better and to improve the overall performances of that school, which is what you can go visit www.smarteduhub.ng www.smarteduhub.ng. Let me call it again, www.smarteduhub.ng. You are going to see our platform. You can bring your school on board and all of those things. So Tech and you today, parents that are listening to us, start exposing your child to relevant skills in the educational sector that will make them to be able to sit for their CBT exams with confidence. It's not just enough that the child has prepared. It is also important that the child has the necessary skill to be able to answer the questions in terms of CBT. This is your program Tech and You every Wednesday at Oxygen FM 96.9. We are presently at Okeado, Ibadan, and with me is Sharon by Rose, my co-host today on this program. I remain your boy Royal Prince. Thank you for listening to Tech and You. We are going to see you again next week, Wednesday, same time. Thank you.
Thank you.